Right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Morning, Phil. Morning, MG. Everybody. Good morning, OAL. And to you as well, Neith. Good to see you. How you doing, Tom? So Rivian seems to be breaking out. Let's have a look. If we get over 23, I might take a small position. Let's see. Higher day, 22.99. So looking for that break of 23. There's a lot of sellers here. I'll see break 23 and hold. Hey, Harrison. Big seller there at 22.97. I sold 20,000 shares. It is a much more liquid stock. There's a lot more shares, bigger float, a lot more people trade Rivian. It has had some really good news over the last week or so with the Amazon deliveries and the overall deliveries. Music a little bit too loud for my liking. There we go. Okay. And away we go. So Openn. News and Openn. Openn, it's not got great volume, so probably not something I should be looking at. I'm interested in this one if it breaks and holds 23. There's 23 on the nose. It's now the high of day. Big sellers there at 23. Someone selling 20,000 shares. Oh, he disappeared. If you wonder what's happening with the dog and she's walking around with a corn on her head, she had a rabies jab, so she's I think she's had a reaction to it. So she's got a hot spot that she's been biting at, and I'm pulling her fur out. So I need to nip that in the bud. No pun intended. Alibaba's moving back up. Castle moving back up on decent volume as well. Castle. I was watching this for the break of 1825. Could be of interest. No leverage. That's the problem. I'm gonna wait for it to fill me. Spreads 15 cents, 16 cents actually. As much as. But between those spreads at the moment. I'm looking for a break of the half dollar now. It's got big range. Big range. This just flopped all the way down to 1757, so almost a whole dollar flop there. So yeah, it's a dark horse for sure. The volume's not great on it. In fact, the volume's a bit hit and miss, but it's setting up nicely. It is risky. The high volatility. High risk, high reward. That's what you're looking for. So right now, I'm kind of 68 cents in the hole per share, which is more than you really want to be risking. But given the volatility of the stock, the spreads are quite rangy on this. You don't want to be going in big size. And that way, if you go in smaller size, you can afford to give it a wider berth, but you need to make a larger gain. 60 cents down on the bid. Only 40 down on the ask, but who's counting? 45 is it not? Rivian pulled back at 23, didn't break 23, so I'm looking for Castle to move back up, retest those highs. It is almost a double top at the moment, so that's kind of where I'm watching that's $17 support area as well. I'm a little bit extended up here at 1833, but I'm only in for a relatively small size for me. Well, I mean, there's a gap. There is a gap to 20. And there's a wick. Granted, there's a little wick there from the end of May. It went down to 1832, but before that, we're looking at 1878 is the low from March. But I'm looking at this gap from May. For a gap up to 20, maybe 21, after that huge sell-off at the end of May, beginning of June. Well, that's why I'm sure that's why you said it's a dark horse for you, but you know, kind of giving it a little bit more than I would like to, just because it's so volatile at the moment. Volatility is good. We like volatility. Without volatility, there's no profits to take. So we do like the volatility. Now, PWM yesterday's IPO is now breaking out over 1160. Do you an open position this morning? Soccer King, I'm not sure what you're actually asking. That from a grammatical point of view, you're confusing me. Are you asking me, do I have an open position right now, or have I taken any trades already? And the answer is sitting in front of you. You want to actually take a look at the screen in front of you. It's both questions. Yeah, I saw that. Nice little pump that from nearly $2 move there. From $10 up to 11.80. I'm in this one right now, so I'm just going to give this 75 cents. Yeah, if it I want to see it gets support. We've got a low there of 1140 on PWM. I want to see it find support there. No, the small account challenge is suspended until August because I've just not got the headspace for it right now, Soccer King. So I'm going to be relocating in a little over a week's time. So next week is my last week of trading for July. Well, live trading. I may be taking trades, but I won't have my setup, so it's next week is my last trading live trading week of July. Hey Mike, how you getting on, buddy? I was saying 12 because if you look at that swing high, I mean, Calvus. I was looking at 12. If you look at the previous swing high, up here, it went up to exactly 12. That's where it got rejected. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the break of 12 on that one. I like some volume on this one. TMC at 230s, along with Castle and News. Yeah, I'm not enamored with NUZE. Here we go again. It's had its pullback. We're looking for the VWAP bounce here on PWM. Look, I'm just going to get out of this. Continues to do nothing. Why am I not getting filled? Couldn't get filled. That's the liquidity on Castle, so I'd rather not trade that. Took me what? A good 30 seconds to get filled then. Yeah, so if you look at this, I'll just put a little horizontal here. $12. You can see that's the previous swing high there. PWM. Well, we got the bounce on the VWAP and it broke new highs. So it didn't follow through though. So I'm still waiting for that break of 12. That's so the break of 12 is going to be key. Rivian's back below the VWAP, so's Gorilla. I'm kind of a little bit of FOMO there to get in at 1070 would have been nice. A nice entry there. Good whole dollar move. There's volatility. This is so volatile today, guys. It really is. Horrid spike on the Qs. Well, the jobless claims just came out, didn't they? Bottom of the hour. So this is the Qs, popped up and then pulled back. So it's pretty flat on the day. That's what 8:30 the jobless claims came out, unemployment numbers, etc., and PMI data for that matter. So that popped up and then popped back down again. So net zero on the Qs. I think we're going to have a bullish day today personally, but we'll see. Okay. Not a lot else moving right now, so we'll just keep an eye on what we're actually trading. Small account suspended till August, Ronan. So at the end of we were 680 at the end of July. Then the fees and charges got taken out at the end of July. So I've suspended the account until I've moved, and when I get back over there, I'll pick it back up again. So it's suspended for July, and we'll pick it up in August. So we've got to get back over the $500 again. So yeah. BTAI, no volume, just sideways chop. CMC, what's going on with this one? Have a look at the action before I start looking at the catalysts. Yeah, I'm not enamored with it. Well, the reason why the attention is too spread apart, Calvis, is because there's no clear winner, no clear setup. Alibaba's looking good today. Nice double bottom on the VWAP there. Alibaba's looking fairly strong. Double bottom on the VWAP, breaks new highs. It could continue. It's probably not going to do that, but move up with the market. But Alibaba's looking strong. It's got a couple of good catalysts. One's an AI catalyst. The other one is a regulatory fine or regulatory court case coming to a conclusion. So yeah, Alibaba could be interesting later today. Well, it didn't hold, so PWM didn't hold the VWAP. Back over 18, I might be interested in this one. Castle. But I want to see good volume. And I got in here because I thought we were getting an influx of volume. We got this nice bullish volume came in. We broke new highs, new high of day. I thought we're going to get some continuation. We certainly see 1850. We didn't. So I'm not always right. Anybody that's in a relationship will empathize with that one. Fang Dang, Soundhound, Top Finance, 767, yeah, just not a huge amount of movement at the moment, guys. So just keep your powder dry until there is something moving definitively. Overall, I wouldn't say it's all weak, Calvus, but you're probably right to view it that way, and that way you'll wait for the right setups. Nothing huge at the moment. I mean, right now I'm pretty much where I finished yesterday. After I finished the stream yesterday, I had other things I needed to do, so I didn't take any more trades after yesterday. After I locked it down, I locked it down, walked away, and I walked away green, and that's a big thing. Is get green, stay green. And then, although I didn't get to goal, I think reevaluating my goals for July, my goals is just to be green each day. That's my goal in July. I will go back to the actual goals for the year and in August when I've settled them in the new place. And yeah, any green is good green. So we're green today at the moment. We're just waiting for something to set up. Hey Alberto, good to see you. How you getting on, buddy? I realised that I'm going to have to. I can't ship everything, so I'm going to have to take extra luggage. And I was just pricing it up with the airlines, and their charges. I don't know how they get away with it. Just charging stupid prices. So the volatility, there's volatility in the market. It's just choppy. It's sideways action. So just be careful. If you're trading a range, I know it sounds kind of stating the obvious, but buy the dips. You know, don't be buying the breakouts when it's sideways. Look for the range and take calculated risks. So when you buy the dips, look for where it's getting tested support, where it's getting confirmed support. Buy the support areas for the move back up, and just scalp it if you can. That's the kind of market it is at the moment. It's very choppy and sideways. If you buy the support, sell the resistance. If it breaks out, it breaks out. That's fine. But if it doesn't, you're not losing money. PWM, so PWM again, it's choppy sideways at the moment. Took a trade earlier on it, but it's just choppy sideways. If this can get over $12 and hold, we could be in business. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what this line is here for. That's the key resistance area that I'm looking at. That and of course the pre-market high. So the pre-market high is currently 1652. So if we break 12, I'm looking for the move up to kind of $15. Yeah, which is 1460. And then the high after that is so the level that I'm looking at on PWM is $12, then $12.50, $14.50, and $16.50. So those are the key levels for me today. Castle at those highs, testing the $18.50 $0.50. Needs to break and hold for me. Right. Okay. So what are we spreads? I'm all over the place here. So we're looking at 20 cents on the spreads. Look at 25 cents. We're looking at 50-cent risk. We'll get a bit of a pullback. And then the break of 19 would be nice. So can we get the pullback to the $0.50? Yeah, we can get the pullback. That's why we wait for the pullback. This is high risk. If this can get over $19, I think we're at the races. It's I'm gonna give it 50 cents. Given that we've got a range of 27 cents and spreads that are as much as 20 cents. Break 19, I'll start scaling in. Yeah, it's easy to borrow. It is easy to borrow, and it's not on short sale restriction. Yeah, I'm not sure either way. It's very rangy both ways. We're kind of double topping here right now. Castle Bioscience. I mean, I did call this out earlier. Cancer catalyst. At over $19, I'll start scaling in. Okay, gangster. I'm not sure where you bought 563. It's not been down that far, but you know, you do you, boo-boo. Ah, right. Well, PWM. We're talking Castle Bioscience. So we moved away from PWM. So sorry, apologies for the confusion there. We've moved on to Castle Bio, which is the one that we're trading, that we're in right now. We'll see with PWM, because there was 2 IPOs penned for today, but they've been shelved and moved to next week. So in terms of new action, PWM is all we're going to get. So I don't think it's going to create it to 5 today. And it's hard to borrow as well. So my advice to you, gangster, is remember to take profit. It's okay to hold it and swing it, but remember to take profit at key levels. You're always welcome, buddy. I'm looking for a break of the $0.25 here. Are you going to fill me or not? Wait for the market to come to me. It's not going to. I don't mind that. What am I, 1850? I'm a whole dollar in place here, so. 1905 my average now. Get green, stay green, absolutely. I just averaged up. Just as it pulled back. Not what you want. I just bought in at 1960. I want to sit back up there. Otherwise, below 1920, I'm going to take some profits. Ouch. Get a bit of support at the $0.25. That's what I was looking for. I'd be quids in now if it actually got filled at that $0.25 when I wanted to. Always the case. Ah, that was a bit crap. Break even, scratch trade if you will. We'll look for the move back up. $19.40, $19.39. Not great volume, guys, so just be careful with that. It's very volatile. Why am I not getting filled? There we go. Take the bid with you. No point moving the ask if you're not going to take the bid with you. Now go on. Have some. This is 37 cents on the average true range now on the 1 minute chart. It's actually 80, just under 80 cents on the 5 minute chart. I want to see this back over the $0.50. Very, very volatile stock. Spread's about 10 cents, 5 to 10 cents at the moment. Oh, 15 cents now. So PWM testing the VWAP again, 1116 right now, which is pretty much where the VWAP is. I'll give this for my 27. I've got support at that $19 area. Really, I've got to give it the full 27, really. Morning, Robert. Hope you're doing well. Doing better than this is moving fast. Quick moves. How long? Oh, got 25 minutes before the bell, so plenty time. So that was a red candle on the 5. PWM broke out. It's now over 12, and I'm in this piece of junk. That's just typical. That's it's 13 now, PWM. That's 4 more kicking in for you. Control your emotions, Tony. Don't worry about it. That's a $2.50 move. Yeah, protect your equity more than looking for profits. But yeah, that's I kind of. I was waiting for that break of $12 there on PWM and missed it because I'm in this piece of crap. Thought there was leverage on this, but there isn't. I don't know what the spreads would have been on PWM. Someone let me know what the spreads are on PWM. Oh, I can see them there for myself. 20 cents. Okay. Still, $2 move, $2.50 move. No, $1.50 move. 20 cents. You can't grumble at that. No, I didn't get filled up on the way up. It was annoying. Good stuff, Alistair. Good stuff. Nice. Nice. Now he's pulling back again. So you might get a bounce on 12, given that that's been a key resistance. So watch for a potential bounce on 12 and retest of 13. Well, I didn't expect it to hold 12.50. It's 12's the key level on PWM. So bounce at 12, move back up and test 13, maybe get a new high. We'll see. There you go. What did I say? Bounce at 12, back up to 13, maybe get a new high. So are we going to get a new high? It looks very much like it. That's on PWM. 12.99 on this candle. I'm kicking myself. Sometimes stock selection is absolutely key. You get the wrong stock, You miss out. First and foremost, you get you get the wrong stock, and you've tied up your equity, which is what I'm doing right now. My equity's tied up in this consolidation here. Might get a breakout. Hopefully, get a breakout over 1925 up to 1950. Let's test the high again. After the big drawdown on Wednesday as well, I don't have enough on my account here to double down. This is where we're going to get the break of $13 on PWM. No, absolutely, Alistair. 100% agree with you there. You're not going to be 100% right all the time. But no, it's important that I'm highlighting that stock selection, which is why you be patient and wait for the right setup, because stock selection is key to profitability. Without the right stock selection, you're going to lose money. But you end up you're losing even more if you get FOMO. So there's the new highs on PWM that I called out. I'm not saying I'm the best trader on the trading live on this platform right now, but certainly top 3. Castle's getting annoying me now with the spreads because I'm caught between the spreads. Whilst the PWM's breaking high, that move's going to be finished by the time this moves over, and I'm caught between the bloody spreads here. 20-cent spreads. What are you going to do? Oh, 1950 was what I was looking for. Still not got there. Cup and handle, there's possibly, if this is your cup, is this going to be the handle, the breakout? How deep's the cup? 70 cents. The breakout, is that realistic? Yeah, $20, 2020, I suppose. Breaks out. $48, $49 on this candle. I'm looking for 50 on the bid. There's 46 on the bid. Alright, try again. There we go. That takes the trade green. Pulls back in it. I've just got 500 shares left in. If it goes red, my break even now is my exit. So from 600 down to 145 up, that's not bad. 500 shares here. It's you don't want to be going in huge size with a stock like this. It's rangy. There's enough on the table to make profit with it. We see this over $20. I see it over $20, I might start scaling back in again. $500 shares. What happened to the kid that was trading 5,000 shares a couple of weeks ago? Kid? Half a century old kid. Here we go. A cup and handle, nice breakout. Are we going to get the 2020? That was your measuring stick, 70 cent depth of the cup. How much have we got? We've got 15 minutes to the bell. So on any new low and I'm out. Any candle makes a new low. So currently we're looking at a low of 48. So below the $half and I'm out. That's my line in the sand, is the $half now. So there's 20, 2010. There's the 2020 I called on the breakout for the target. Okay. Now we'll look for an entry for an add. Not just looking for a break of highs here. We'll look for a pullback and then we can add on the absolutely cup and handle. Nice breakout that. Well called there, Robert. Good call, good spot. There's a pullback. Where are we at? 1927. Let's go. Let's add there. Our average is 9, so $20 is our exit. Oh, cut off. Needs to find support at 20. Whole dollar support. Actually, now we're looking at first candle breaks a new low again. There it is. Out. Let me out. It's a profit. Spreads, when you're using limit orders and spreads, it blasts past your limit. It's pre-market, horrible. One of the things I don't like about trading pre-market is that you're forced to use limit orders, and volatile, fast-moving stocks like this that are not very liquid. To be fair, it's difficult to get in and out. It can be difficult to get in and out. So it can cost. Hey Black Eagle, how you getting on? So we're 2,300 up on the day, so that's not bad. We've probably not take another trade in the next 10 minutes. Wait for the bell now. Let's see what the market gives us at the bell. I think Cattle's still got some in this. It's kind of filled that gap though, so maybe we'll see. 2050 low of this swing low, 2050, yeah, 2050 ish. Past that, yeah, so 2050, $21. Just looking at the day. You wonder what I'm calling it down, just looking at the daily. Yeah, if I got filled on the way up, I'll probably still be in it now. I'll let it pull back. Like I said, first candle breaks a new low. Once you get into that move up, let the market decide when it's time to cut, take your profits. First candle breaks a new low, so that's when I got out, and I had to move my order though to get out. But hey, look, I said 20. I got filled at 1997, so I only lost 3 cents on where my cutoff was. That's not bad. I don't mind that. ETAI testing yesterday's close price. Rivian is still up there at with $0.75, $22.77. Getting PWM at the VWAP right now, it's back below 12. So again, I'm watching 12. I'm gonna move back up at the bell. VTAI just gone green on the day. It's now 10.92. What's the story with NYSE? Let's have a look at NYSE. I want to see the price action on NYSE. Yeah, there's no volume. I mean, they've entered into an agreement, a 5-year global license agreement with Stone Brewing. Fine. To distribute the coffee products, but there's just no volume. So, I mean, it went up to $14. So NYSE, it's one for potential if the volume comes in, but right now probably not. So Gorilla is ranging sideways. PWM ranging sideways. Castle, I've got that on the watch list. VTAI is up there at over $11 now. All right, so they're ringing the bell, are they, on the interesting. I saw what's her name, Humble Trader got to ring the bell, didn't she? How did I finish yesterday, Calvert? So 1400. Basically where I finished on the stream. So 1400 bucks. Green. Green's green. Any green's good green. Like I said, I finished the stream and took the dog for a walk, and that's pretty much my day was done yesterday from a trading perspective. I had a lot of other things to do, and I still have a lot of other things to do. But look, it is what it is. This weekend's going to be busy. I'm stressed already. Yeah, I like Humble Trader. She's shy. She's funny. She's worse dad jokes than a dad. But you want me to lock it up now? Yeah, well, if there's nothing moving, I probably will do. I mean, 2300 is not a bad return. It's pretty much net is double what I did yesterday so far. So I'm just waiting for the bell now. Let's see. Like I say, normally this year I've been targeting myself $6,000 daily. I'm currently, actually, I was thinking about 8,000 average after June. I'm currently in drawdown for the year at the moment, but let me just look at the year to date. Filter that out. Look at the reports. My average this year is 7,800. I've got a bit of a cushion, which is fine. So 7,800 is my average. So that's what 25% ahead of year to date. At the end of July, which is 7, I should be at 8.4. I'm at 9.5 already. Yeah, go figure. I've no intention of doing that, Calvus. So I had the red mist descended on Wednesday, and I thought, okay, I'm going to kick off my first day's trading in July and swing for the fences and get some really good gains on day one. And it went the opposite way. So I was sensible yesterday. Rivian really testing $23 now, testing that high. From 8.30, high of $23 there at 8.30 this morning. So Rivian moving up, looking strong. Volume starting to come into BTAI. Not great volume, but a little bit of volume coming into BTAI now. There's Rivian's breakout. Didn't sustain yet. Let's see, can it? It's a nice move, that. I mean, what's that? 35 cents in the last 2 minutes. That bounce off the VWAP there. It's a good, 50-cent bounce off the VWAP. And it's only got a 10 cents ATR, so that 50-cent move from here off the VWAP in 5 minutes, not bad. We've got 3 minutes to the bell, guys. I hope you're all prepared and ready for the carnage that's about to ensue. Rivian, this is annual highs. So highs at 2023 highs. Rivian's not been this high at all this year. So just broke the 2023 high from February, which was $20.07. Oh, $22.09 was the high in February. So substantially higher than that. I was testing it yesterday, but yeah, let's see. Got 2 minutes to the bell. We've got time to make a cup of tea for the open. I'll give it a try. Ah, there we go. So we've got a little over a minute before the open. I'm just going to change the scanners over right now. To the regular session. I can heat up. All right, into the countdown. So Rivian pulling back from that high of 23.09. Castle still up at testing $20. Needs to break the $0.50 for me. $20 seconds. BTAI up there at $11. Interesting. When the volume comes in at the bell, that could be very interesting. Let's see. Farfetch, just hitting the scanners there. There's the bell. Rivian breaking highs. Gorilla breaking highs. So Rivian rejected. We've got Gorilla. A lot of movement. Just wait for the setup. Don't be jumping in, trying to chase some momentum just because. Is PWM halted? It is halted to the upside. Here's me waiting for it to break the VWAP. Halted to the upside. So this is looking like 1150. So it's pretty much a sideways resumption on PWM. That's not a great sign. First halt of the day and it resumes sideways. Let's see. BTAI back red on the day. Let's have a look. Well, I'll make my cup of tea while we're waiting for something. What price is PWM open? It's looking at well, it's kind of fluctuating. So I had 1187. Now I've got 1160s. So it's just fluctuating. 1160, 1169. It's a whole dollar move from the open. BTAI moving up, Rivian moving up, Gorilla rejected at 380. Castle down at the VWAP. That could be interesting. Is this going to do a red to green move here? A dip and rip? Not going to do red to green because this red is like $13, but is this going to do a dip and rip? Not sure. It's not on. It's you can borrow. There's no leverage on it, but you can borrow on it. BTAI. This could be interesting. Just broke the pre-market highs on BTAI. Gorilla pulling all the way back to the VWAP, as is Rivian. Oh, God, has Gorilla just released an offering or something? Because that is one hell of a flush. One hell of a flush on Gorilla. Let's have a quick look. Have they just dropped an offering? I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. That's a big flush. Just for it to just be price action, that's a huge move. Rivian, very choppy, guys. Look at this, up and down, up and down. I mean, this is like a bride's night game. AI stocks are moving up. Yeah, the problem with AI is the leverage issue. Oh, there is a little leverage on this today. Rivian breaking highs. PWN is now, it resumed level. PWM resumed level. Just sit back and wait. Now this is selling off to the downside now. Halted to the down. Well, it's at the halt level. Not yet halted, but it's looking that way. We're going to get quite a bit of this at the moment. Looks like it's going to halt down. It's still alive, but it's at that halt level. Few orders still going through. There you go, halted to the downside, and it's, oh wow, that's going to gap down to $10. So yeah, halt down, PWM. Rivian making its move up. Rivian's actually looking quite strong today, despite it being choppy. So patience, guys, patience. Looking for an opportunity, looking for a window. Alibaba is moving up as well. Alibaba's looking strong. Up at $87, $87.50. Ooh, CDNA. Let's have a look at the price action on CDNA. So Rivian breaking highs there. So this is KDX. That's a very big move up. It's not a huge volume, but let's see. Stock could trade up into the low teens. The entire diagnostic space could breathe some relief on the Novitas withdrawal as it demonstrates major decisions. No idea what that means. But hearing traders circulate Craig Hallam's note saying to buy CDNA. So that's yeah. Spreads 10 cents, range 20 cents, 22 cents. Interesting. Rivian probably looking the strongest right now, the most reliable in terms of clean moves. Rivian over 23.50, and there it goes. At 58. 10-cent trailing stop. Let's see how much I can get on this one. $350. Base hits. All we're talking about. Base hits. Very choppy, but it's strong. If you're prepared to take a wider risk, I mean, let's face it, I put a 10-cent stop when the range is 25, so I knew I was going to get stopped out. It's just, it's so choppy, I thought, let's see what I can get. So let's have a look at PWM now. Resumption price $10. So it's still good. It still looks like it's going to gap down. Castle. Do you know what? This is the kind of day I don't mind. It's base hits across the board, really. PWN early doors probably the biggest winner, but nothing spectacular. Now we're looking at a move back up on Castle. We'll see. CDNA still moving up. It certainly is. It's getting a bit tired up here, so yeah, this $0.75 level. We were watching it here. It's getting a bit tired. Needs a pullback. Oh, it's had the pullback. So $0.75 level. Nice breakout on the $0.75 level will be good. Rivian up there at 24. I'll have a look at Riot platforms. Not Riot blockchain anymore, is it? Change of name. Riot and Marathon. Riot? Yeah, Riot's having a nice day. Currently up 5%. It's not bad. But almost a whole dollar move. Well, will be when it gets to it's the open. Whole dollar move since the open. That's not bad at all. And there's no volume there. Parawolf. Yeah, nah, as Aussie man likes to say. Not feeling that. Iris Energy. At 650. Just doesn't have the momentum. PWM resumed. Are we going to get a bounce? So PWM down at 950s, 940s. Halt level to the upside will be 1040, so we're way off that. That has to fill that gap to reach the halt level to the upside. So $10 could be interesting if it moves back up to take it. I'm not seeing that kind of strength in it right now. Who was it said it might capitulate down to $5? It's possible. It's hard to borrow though. That's the problem. So you just got to. Is this the final live for a while, Jack? No, I've got next week. Next week's my last week, and then I'm moving. Actually, I've got a bit of a conundrum because her flight's now not till the 20th. So I'm gonna have to get a dog sitter for 4 days. The Jakinya, there's nobody getting on top because there's no leverage. Top Financial. I mean, it's got good action, but you can't trade it. I mean, you need a 250% margin requirement for it. So basically, for every $10 you spend on top, you need $25 in your account. It's not worth it. Particularly when you look at what you're hoping to gain from it. So, Alibaba. Called out Alibaba early, but look at it, guys. Alibaba up there at $88. It's currently for an $80 stock. 5% is a huge move. It's moved a whole $1.50 since the open. Oh, nearly $2. Rivian getting a bit tired there, up at $24, double topping. Devil horns. Rivian. 2-minute devil horns on Rivian. You see, there you go. There's one horn. There's the head. There's the other horn. There's your devil horns. This is nice downwick though. It's just, I think it's ready for a pullback. I mean that's buying. That downwick's nice buying pressure, but the devil horns are saying it's feeling exhausted up there, ready for a bit of a reversal at $24. So that's Rivian. Riot is now the top mover. It's trying to, but it needs to get over the $half for me. Is Castle? If Castle can get over the $half, it might be interested. So level here, 1950. It's over 1950. That'll be a show of strength, and then we can look for the test of 20, 2050, etc. The test the high of day, pre-market highs. Let's have a look at Riot blockchain. Sorry, Riot platforms. And it's going from strength to strength. Is this one? Current high of day, 1459. It's a creeper. Moved a good $1 since the open. Oh, Riot's good. It's a creeper. Well, you've got to put it into context though, because this whole move here from 1340 to 1460, it's $1.20. It's only $1.20. That's why you look at the ATR. You don't look at the chart so much as you look at the ATR to see the range, because the scale on the chart can be deceiving. So just be wary of that when you're trading, guys. The scale on the chart can be deceiving. Gorilla is trying to make another move back up. Nice cup and handle formation there. Now it's moving. Getting a bit of volatility here on Gorilla. I have day 380. That's where it got rejected at before. So, and again, this is what I'm saying is look at the ATR. It's 9.5 cents. It's the ATR, the average true range on the 1 minute. Because if you look at this, it looks like the scale it's moving up big, but you know, from 336 to 380 or 376 even, it's like it's 40 cents. So don't be fooled by the chart if it's out of scale. Alibaba testing $89. Amazon breaking highs. But tech, I want to see Amazon over 130 today, because if Amazon gets over 130, I'm holding Amazon now by the way, but if Amazon gets over 130, it's I mean, pre-market highs were up there at kind of 129.90s. But Amazon gets over 130, I can see going on a little bit of a run. On PWM, whoever called $5, I hope you took profits when you had we were 530s in the you bought it pre-market or yesterday or whatever, you held it whatever it was that you bought it at. I hope you took profits, because this is coming back down. This is looking at level resumption, 829, 830 resumption. So this will probably resume level, but it's just broke the pre-market lows. So this blue line here that I'm pointing to, that's the pre-market low. So this is the lowest it's been today. Rivian pulling all the way back to the VWAP. News making news. Newsy. Newsy. Yeah, but there's no volume. Where's the volume? Can't trade that. It's junk. CDNA. Yeah, it's higher time frame looks strong, but where's your entry here? $10 maybe? 18-cent range. 5-cent spreads. Not bad. Give it a 25-cent risk. Kavana. Yeah, I'm not. Moved $1 on the pre-market highs. The right area to have got in here was kind of 25 for the break. When you had this swing high, when it broke new highs here, that was the area to be getting in for the break of the $0.25. That was the entry. We missed that one, and it's looking a bit tired up there at 26. And yeah. Alibaba back down to 88.30s. S&P 500. Let's check out how the markets are getting on, guys. So we had the S&P 500. Now green on the day. Still a while to get to the pre-market highs, but we're now over 440 on the SPY. Wow, that's all I'm saying on that. The NASDAQ 100 are the Qs. So again, a little way to get to the pre-market high caused by the volatility of the jobless claims, but it's bullish today, and I did call it out pre-market that I'm thinking of bullish days in order. The only market I can see that's actually still in a negative position is the Dow Jones Industrial. So the Dow Industrial, slightly red on the day, but likely to go green in the next few minutes. Russell Index is over 1% up. So the small cap index, the Russell 2000, is up quite considerably. It's probably the best performing index right now. Yeah, so the markets are looking quite bullish right now. Soundhound. How's Soundhound getting on? Yeah, it's flat topping up here, so we're getting 385 flat top, and we get over. And we get a breakout here. Nice, got a nice wedge. It's kind of ascending wedge into this flat top at 385. So a bit of volume to break 385. This could go on a run and break 4 today. Excuse me. Soundhound. Key level at 385. Morning Vol, late to the party. I think maybe it's you not being here that I've got so much green on the board. He was partying last night. All right, that explains it. But I think you're the bad luck charm. So if I start losing now, it's your fault. Green on the board without you. Green across the board without you. What's this one? Mama Mancini. No. Mama Mancini. No, there's no volume. Making moves, but there's no volume. It's not great volatility either. Not really something I can really get behind. Alright, what's moving? Rivian trying to make a move back up after bouncing on the VWAP. Castle double bottoming. It's argument for a nice double bottom there. Let's see. EWM trying to curl back up. Trying to take $9. Just did take $9 whilst I was switching over. Yeah, I saw that one, Calvis. But like I said, I've got a lot on, and I'm in a very fortunate position to be ahead on the year. So shutting it down after the after the live session, shutting it down and walking away, red, green, or indifferent. It's actually it's good for my headspace, but it's not really going to impact my. Unless I have stupid days like Wednesday, it's not going to impact my overall position on the year. So, yeah, I'm happy to jump in the Discord, and I've been neglecting you guys in the Discord the last the last month or so, and I appreciate your patience with that. It's just everything with the relocation has been it's quite a head spin. So. Bear with me. I will get back to live trading a lot more, doing the live streams a lot more, power hour and things like that. When I'm over there, I'll be doing power hours first thing in the morning, as opposed to last thing at night. So let's see how things go. Yeah, and that's what I'm looking. I was looking at there, the double bottom on, and you know, dog leg, peg leg double bottom as well at that. So we've got the double bottom. So breakout there. 1930, 1940. What's the high of this middle wicket? 1937. So 1938. I'll put the nice little horizontal on there so we can see what we're waiting for it to break. Oh. That's breakout line, breakout zone. Alibaba back up to breaking highs. Rivian trying to follow suit. Right. Whoa. Move there. Oh, Unity software breaking highs. Big moves. finger motion. Rivian looks like it's breaking highs, or about to break highs up here. Be careful with this one. $24 is the key level here. Rejected twice at 24 here for the double top, and now we're coming back up to retest it. So this is Rivian. Have you seen the size of Manny Pacquiao, by the way? He's tiny. Mind you, they all are over there. So, so Rivian just broke out. Now up at 24.15s. All right, Rivian. Yeah, Iron's moving up. I'm just wary of the larger double top here. It's pulling back a little bit. So whilst I think this could potentially have continuation, I'm just a little bit. What's my take on the situation in France? At a risk of getting demonetized on the tube, it's a clusterfuck. It's an absolute clusterfuck. And it's no different. So we're getting to a situation where I think what they're saying is hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create soft men, and soft men create hard times. So we've got to a point where the world has gone soft because we've had it too good for too long. And you've got a potential dictator in leading the French government, trying to do things against the French people. At the best of times are Luddites, for want of a better description, and now they're rioting in the street. But it's getting to a point where it's a little bit ridiculous when you've got semi-automatic weapons being shot at in the streets in France, which is probably nothing new in the US, but everywhere else in the civilized world, that's kind of shocking. Yeah, nice one, Alistair. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Right, what's moving, guys? Finger motion. QTRX. Let's have a look at QTRX. The price action on QTRX. I like the price action. I just don't like how extended it is right now, or the volume that goes with it. I'll tell you what, Alistair, you must have a fantastic mentor. That's all I'm saying. You've considering where you were this time last year, you've come on leaps and bounds. And where's my Apple top student, by the way? Now, you've the discipline that you've shown over the last few months, Alistair, has been admirable. I mean, to kind of quadruple your account, blow it up almost, and then you go back, grow it again. That takes some resilience from a mental health perspective. You have to do so. Well done there, Alistair. Good stuff. Pandas are hilarious. I don't know which one's cuter. I've yet to decide which one's cuter. Actual giant pandas, which are the ones that defeat racism in all its forms, or the little cute red pandas that look like Rocket Raccoon. I'm not quite sure which is the cutest of the two, to be honest. Right, so I'm halfway to goal, pretty much. I'm not too, like I say, I'm not too bothered about. Green is what's important for me today. I'm not too bothered about hitting daily goal. I've got enough cushion on the goodwill on the market this year to just give me that breathing space for July. Well, for the next week. So NIR. This is near intelligence. Sounds like me. Near intelligence. Everywhere's that's Europe seems broken, says someone from across the pond. It is, but they're following the US lead. I mean, I'm just glad I'm just glad I'm moving east. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to a country where violence is not a problem. Rivian. I fancy Rivian to get 25 today. I really do. I mean, it's all time. It's 2023 highs is Rivian, but I fancy to hit 25 today. I think. Rivian Automotive. Let's have a quick look at this chart. Yeah, so the last time we were at this level, kind of 20. Last time we were above this level was November last year. November, December. And it started to sell off. So yeah, we're 2023 highs. We could get back up to the kind of levels that we had there. Hopefully, if this continues, it could get it back up to like $40 or whatever it was back in September. I just need to take a quick bio break, and I will be back in a second. And here I am again. Here's my face. PWM's looking like setting up for a double bottom. The 950 breakout. So let's go back to the chart here on the 5 minute. Where's my cursor? Okay, so if I put this on the this on for kind of 5 minutes. See here, oh, it's a 2 minute chart, not the 5. So look at this, double bottom, W, maybe come back down to kind of 825, which is the low. Here is 813, so 820, 825, all the way back down there, back up to 950 for the breakout level for the double bottom. So 945 is the high, so the break of the $0.50. So that's what I'm, potential setup there for a double bottom. It's not a pattern until it completes. Just bear that in mind. So you don't want to be getting in thinking, oh, we're getting set up here for a double bottom until it completes. So you want the W to be partially completed. You get the breakout level here, and then you'll get the move back up and potentially that retest of 12 that it got rejected at here. So yeah, I'll watch that later because that's looking interesting. BTAI has got a nice double bottom here. BTAI double bottom here. The volume's not great on it at the moment. It's pretty much at 1050. This double bottom. It has broken out already, so it is moving, but it will probably go. I don't know. Maybe you get $11 on this. The patterns are almost complete already, so it's had the breakout. The correct entry here was now at 1070, so 20 cents maybe. We'll see. Well, Gorilla, it's very choppy sideways. 370, 373. What's the high here? 380. I mean, you've got resistance levels every couple of cents here. So for me, yeah, watch it, but it's got level confirmed resistance levels that's every 5 cents or so. So it's the opportunities are going to be difficult with this one for me. But if you go and get in it, or if you're in it already, good luck, guys. I hope it works out for you and you're profitable. Castle didn't follow through. We didn't get that pivot. We didn't reach the pivot level on the double bottom. Let's have a look at the pivot level for Castle. We're getting $0.75 level here. Bit of a rejection. Gorilla. Let's have a look at Castle. Come back to Gorilla in a moment. But we got this double bottom here, but then it moved up. We didn't get that pivot level, which was 1938. Rejected. So needs to break above that pivot level for a double bottom to complete. We never completed the pattern, which is why I'd say wait for the pattern to complete before you take your entry and before you look for your entry. This never completed, so looks like it's probably going to break down. Alibaba is looking weak now. Alibaba potential short. It's easy to borrow, high liquid stock. So Alibaba, if this breaks below the VWAP, I would short the hell out of it personally. Gorilla breaking highs now. Just broke the session high. Now we're looking for the day high. So day high 390. There we go. It's now new high of day. And it's broke that magic $4 level. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's going to be a nice volume coming in too. All right, for the pullback, looking for the entry. On a support either at $4 or the previous resistance level, which was 390. So there's getting a bit of a bounce on the whole dollar. And now we're looking for confirmation. I want to see the volume continuing. Needs to hold the whole dollar. Halt level at 456, so we're a little way off the halt up there. Alvis needs to hold the whole dollar. Yeah, no. So I'm getting in there at the whole dollar, and I'm going to set a stop there just below the previous pre-market high. So effectively, I'm giving it 10 cents, 11-cent range. Let's see. Does this work out for me? I'm not risking anything because I've got a $350 cushion on this already. $350 cushion, so I'm risking $250 ish, give or take. Crossroads. That's what reminds me, what this song tune reminds me of. Train, the guitar train. Does anyone remember that? Ralph Macchio, Crossroads. Doing a deal with the devil. 1980s movie. Showing my age now. My knowledge of pop trivia, pop culture. Yeah, got stopped out. It broke a new low, got stopped out. So yeah, that's still green. Don't mind that. 2.5K is still, draw the line somewhere. Yeah, Harrison, that's just a little bit before my time. I know I'm coming on a half a century, but yeah, I wasn't watching the silent movies in the 20s. Although saying that, I did enjoy Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd back in the day, and the Marx Brothers for that matter. But although if you go back and Laurel and Hardy, well, you can't beat Laurel and Hardy and the Marx Brothers, classic movies. But there you go. Can't be right every time. Once again, looking for the break of $4. The move back up. Yeah, probably not something. Anything else moving? I'm just. Gorilla's probably the only Gorilla Technologies, the only thing that's moving of any decent hollow. No, Gorilla's the one that's moving the most. It's like 5% over the last 15 minutes or above. Everything else seems to be just plateauing out right now. So we're coming to the bottom of the hour. I'm happy enough with that $2,500 profit in a day. That's a good day's trading. I know I'm used to you're doing a lot more, but you can't be greedy. You got to take what you can get. And today I'm taking 2.5K. So look, if you're profitable, if you're green today, well done. If you're not, Monday's another day. Just don't go digging any holes, making it too difficult to get out of. Just remember, next week, you've got to, exactly, Volts, take what the market gives you and don't get greedy with it. And I'm too busy waffling here. I missed the breakout. I missed that $4 there. $4 level. Can I get it back? Yeah. Just going to take 2,500 shares there, and I'm just going to put my stop there below that pre-market high. So I'm not risking a huge amount here. What am I risking this time around? I'm in at 96, so I'm risking 7 cents. 2,500 shares. Yeah. Should be good. Should be okay. I want to see the breakout though. That's what I want to see. $0.11. I might just put a trailing stop in place right now, actually, as it happens. Get back over $4. I'll leave it there until we get back over $4. I'll put a 10-cent trailing stop in place. There we go. We've got a 10-cent trailing stop in place. If we get the breakout, I get the breakout, and if I don't, then it's a free trade now, pretty much. I'm risking a cent, 1 cent. Take what the market gives you. Yeah, so we're getting descending resistance here now. So with an ATR of 11.5 cents, a 10-cent trailing stop's more than adequate. Spreads are only like a penny to 2 cents, so 15 would probably be the right stop to put in, 15 cents, but we'll see. Yeah, if you're going to break lows, you're going to do it without me. Break highs, you do it with me. Oh, free trade now. Now coming back up to that that top. Oh, well, we just broke new high. I'll take what the market's giving me now. It stopped me out and I got 15 cents, so that's okay, I don't mind that. What I gave back before, I've got it back, so 450 takes me to 2800 on the day. I think that's all I'm going to be doing. What's that, Daniel? I'll take a look at that for you. HKIT. Oh, yeah, but look at the volume. It's like, what's going on there? There's like 77,000 shares traded today, so you've got to wait for. You can't trade that until it resumes. I mean, it looks like it's going to resume gap up to $8 at the moment, but yeah, it's let's high tech global. Let's have a look at the catalyst. It is the one. I'm always wary if there isn't one of a big move like this, and I'm not seeing any company-specific catalyst. So it's a 5.5 million float. Average volume, pretty much, in terms of relative volume. Normally does about 70,000. It's done 75,000. So whilst it will be higher than average, I mean, we're an hour into the market now, and so yeah, not particularly seeing why this is moving. Anybody see any news catalysts for this high tech global? Nothing at all today on this company. Press releases Wednesday. SEC filings April. Monday for the wire. Yeah. Seeing nothing. Anything on the partner news? Yeah, I'm seeing no company specific news for this. So yeah, see what happens. Be wary of it. This initial move up, and it is was that a halt level as well? So what we do? 22, 23, 24. No, just gapped up. No halt there, but this is looking like a $6 resumption now. So this is coming back down. So, and I see that on the daily. Why did it gap down back on the 20th of June? Gap down from $10. But I want to know why it's, I mean, I suppose you can look at the daily chart and there's an argument for a double bottom here. But I want to see a catalyst underpinning the action. And it's now looking, it looked like it was going to gap up to $8, which is why I was saying, okay, great. But now it's looking like it's going to resume under $6. This might actually gap down yet. So we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it might gap down yet. So this should resume this is going to be a 10-minute halt, so it should resume in 4 minutes ish, 3.5 minutes. So Gorilla, that initial breakout, it's just chopping sideways now. Getting a bit choppy sideways after that move up. It's nice. Yeah, PWM, I did say that there was an argument for this a move back up if it broke, what was the level here? 938. It's now over 950. It needs to hold. Below the VWAP though, and it's just not holding. So below the VWAP, it's weak. That's why the VWAP is such a powerful indicator. The trend is your friend. And if the price action is taking place below the VWAP, the trend is downwards. If the price action is taking place above the VWAP, then it's trending upwards. And the best thing you can do, there are a lot of counter trending strategies, but the easiest strategies to be profitable with are trading with the trend. So the longer term trend tends to be more profitable than shorter term counter trending strategies. So look at counter trending strategies include reversals, they include range, exhaustion hunting, but trading with the trend tends to be a lot more profitable. Gorilla up there trying to make a bit. BTAI is just up at $11. All right, let's go back to that. Let's go back to high tech. Should resume at 34 and the 35 seconds. But we've got 90 seconds left before we have to do that. Now, EDTX had a big move yesterday. It had a nice day yesterday. Just no volume today. A big move went up for like 100%. Move yesterday, EDTX. Went from 12 to 24. So my question is, where's the volume? No volume on EDTX today. Did have a little bit of a pump there, but can't trade that. Carabao also had a big day pre-market yesterday. Sold off into the close, but now it's looking like it's trying to make a comeback. After a bit of consolidation around just over $6. 650 will be a psychological level. Carabao Bioscience had a wonderful day yesterday. Went from like $4 all the way up to $6.80. Before pulling back to $6, just under $6. So yeah, you can't beat price action, Volt. It's the only real thing that's real time. That's not a lagging indication. Everything else is lagging. And the S&P 500 has gone red on the day, as have pretty much all of the other indices, with the exception perhaps of one, which is the Russell index. So the Russell index, small cap index, outperforming all the other indices right now. Not saying it's going to stay that way. I still think we're going to have a bullish finish to the day. I think we'll finish green on the day across the markets. Just my opinion. But let's go back to high tech. The resumption. Oh, we did resume. Didn't resume that much higher. So the resumption was this 1024, 1034. So closed at 560. 6 cents. Actually, no, it opened down. It gapped down. So that's high tech. Yeah, big sell off there at the end of last month. But that just gapped down on that last halt after showing like it was going to be a $3 gap up. Yeah, I'm smelling quite a bit of red across some of these stocks, but I think the market's probably going to. I mean, we're getting a nice little bounce there on the SPY, for example. So it went red, and I still think this is going to be choppy. So I think it's going to be up and down most of the day, but I think right now this is the SPY, the S&P 500. I think it will finish green today. I'd be surprised if we don't finish over 440, 440 and 50 cents. Just my opinion, the opinions of a fat guy on the internet. Now we're at the bottom of the hour, so I'm going to lock it down, guys. I'm walking away, 2,800 up on the day, 2.5 grand net. So it's a good green day. It's going to take me a while to recover that 50k drawdown. Trading like this, an entire month if I'm trading like this. So 2.5 grand a day would take me 20 days, which is an entire trading month. I don't have an entire trading month, so I'm not too worried. When the market is ready to pay me, it will pay me, and I'll take it then. But in the meantime, I'm just going to trade cautiously. So 2.5k today, and we'll be back at it on Monday. So join me on Monday. It's the last week before I off to sunnier climes, and then probably the last week of July, maybe the first week of August before I'm streaming live again from the sunny climes of Negros Oriental. So exciting times for me. Exciting, if not scary. Moving to the other side of the world, but look, it is what it is, and if you can't do, I mean, it's what we do trading for, isn't it? You know, it gives us that mobility and freedom to do what it is that makes you happy. So the next time you see me will be on Monday, an hour before the market opens, and we'll have 5 days of trading before. Here's a question: would you be interested in a bit of a spiel or of the move or whatever for the YouTube channel? I might do that if you're interested and record the move. So SMR, I'll take a look at SMR just for you, James. SMR. Okay, what do I think of SMR? No opportunity there for me. It's moving up, but from an intraday trading perspective, two things that you need is volatility and volume. There's no volatility. The average true range on the 1 minute is like 2 cents, so there's no volatility there. It's up 6% on the day, granted, but a $7 stock, 6%, it's not a huge amount. And there's no volume, and that's the big thing here. There's no volume. Nobody's trading it. 710,000 shares traded today. So SMR for me, which is New Scale Power Corporation, SMR for me. There's no intraday trading on this. If you like it from a daily perspective, it's been very weak all year. But if you're looking at it from a daily perspective, it's at the level where double bottom, it may break out and move to the upside for a swing trade. If you look at this on the daily, you see how it's been selling off all year, very weak. We finally got to this level here. It hit the low of 650, moved, bounced on that, hit it again, and it's moving back up. So now this kind of 710 level on the daily is creating the breakout level of a double bottom. So you want to see it above that, and you might get a move and a bounce up here, 850 over the course of a few days. So for a swing trade, maybe, and I say maybe, I'm not saying that it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but just based on technical analysis alone, it looks like we're bottoming out at 650, double bottom, for a move back up, maybe get $8, $8.50 out of this. If you get a good catalyst to help it out, you might get a bit of a better bounce. But it's been weak, and it still is weak all year. So since September, with the double top here in August last year, September last year, and it's been selling off since then. So it's weak overall. but you might get a little bit of upside action if you get volume. From an intraday perspective, from a day trade perspective, there's no opportunity because there's no volume. That's my take on SMR. Okay, well, yeah, no problem. I'll do some of that. How can I leave Blanche's town for the Philippines? Absolutely, flip jug. How can I leave Ireland for the Philippines? I was in town yesterday after I finished. No, it wasn't. It was Wednesday after I finished the stream. I was in town on Wednesday, and I was walking past Temple Bar. I wasn't going into Temple Bar. So if you know what Dublin is, there's this tourist trap called Temple Bar. And I walked past the place, and the people sat outside having beers at the table, and clear tourists. And I looked at the price list in the window. It was at €9.25, €9.25 for a pint of Guinness. I nearly fell into the path of an oncoming bus. Seriously, €9.25 for one pint. So it's like 10 pints, and it's 100 quid gone. It's shocking. Oh no, absolutely not. You go to Goggerty's and Oliver John Goggerty's, and the price changes every hour. So you start off, you go there for like 6 p.m. and it might be like €7.50, €8 a pint. By the time it gets to midnight, you're talking 15 euros a pint. They change the prices throughout the day. It's the only place I'm not even sure it's legal, but it's the only place I know in the world where they actually change the price based on what time of day it is. Horrible tourist trap is Temple Bar. Yeah, I would have clients coming over. Usually American clients will come over to Ireland, and they're all like, "Want to go to Temple Bar?" And I'm like, "What? Really? I can take you to better places than Temple Bar. Trust me. You want to go to Temple Bar." Yeah, probably. It depends what time of day. Like I say, flip jug as well. Follow the natives. Get up to Harcourt Street or Dawson Street. If you want to be actually just Dawson Street's much better than Temple Bar, and it's more authentic. Who's going to pay $18 for a hot dog? Weathers. I went into Weathers a couple of weeks ago. I didn't, but for the sake of the joke, I went into Weathers for a couple of weeks ago. I got a 3-course microwave meal, granted. I got a 3-course meal, 14 pints, and still had change from a tenner. That's Weatherspoons. But look, I'm gonna wrap it up. The balance of the small account will be starting again at $500 in August. So it was $680 when I wrapped it up there, John, at the end of June. But fees and charges, like platform fees and things as well, have got to come off that. So I'll be starting it from $500 in August again. So I'm not even surprised at that, Vols. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you enjoy doing. Go and do it, and do it with passion. And I'll see you all on Monday. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate you joining me, and we'll do it all again.